Well, remember Cthulhu Priest? The second deck that we ever played on the channel? Well, it's getting a new twist. I realize you can't see the full deck list, but bear with me. We're removing two Forbidden Words that I happen to have in my wild list, two Spirit Lights that I happen to have in my wild list, a Ziliax, which is unfortunate, and Lich King, which I had for value. Now, there is a new Cthulhu card. There is the... Nope, there. The Ice Stalk of Cthulhu. Gonna get two of those, and let's see where my curve is missing something. I could use some 1-drops. Actually, it's a Cthulhu deck. It's probably fine. I'm not gonna get Geomancers. I could get another Disciple of Cthulhu. You know what, yes, let's just get a Disciple of Cthulhu and a Curse Worshipper and just call it a day. Wait, there's still missing 2 cards. Oh, I swear this is all well thought through. I said low-cost cards, and usually class cards are better, so let's just... I wanted to build a deck on video, and now here is what we get. Overheal draw card seems pretty good. Yeah, let's do card draw. Got 2 gold ones, and let's go. Also, yeah, no deck tracker tonight. We're gonna take this fast and loose. I'm not gonna keep any of those. I want some low-cost cards. I want to play this as more of a tempo deck, I would say. The Ice Stalks should be huge. It says wherever it is, so that should also gain its stats whilst on the board, I hope. It's going to be a bit weaker than Cthulhu, so that makes sense, right? I mean, Flair for card draw, right? Because I don't play secrets, that's fair enough. Yes, hello, Wanderer. Greetings from the old days. So, the strategy is very simple, right? We control the board, put some minions down, and hopefully then we win by playing Cthulhu or just by overwhelming them on the board. I have won with the Cthulhu Priest by just playing consistently, putting minions down, you know. Well, so yeah, they also upgraded a bunch of cards. The Disciple used to be a 2-1. A lot of the cards in here were updated, all the ones that you can pull in Caverns of Time. Plus, obviously, we get the Ice Stalk of Cthulhu, which is already a 4-mana 3 through a ton of lifesteal, which is not great. But as soon as it gets like one more upgrade, it's not going to be terrible. I could technically clear the board with a Holy Nova. The question is, does that make sense? I think the answer is yes if I Nova first and then trade, because it also draws me a card. So yeah, Hooded Acolyte, really good. Love it. Okay, I said all the cards were buffed. I would argue giving Hooded Acolyte Taunt is actually a nerf. Because when I play Cthulhu, I'm not as worried about people going at my face as I am just that my Hooded Acolyte will die. And I look at the value. That was a bear trap. It's fine, I have a higher started taunt, and that one busts my Cthulhu. That's how this works. We're just giving stats to Cthulhu. The hope is that once we play Cthulhu, we either win outright or... The Owl. You know, it occurs to me that Midrange Hunter was the first ever deck we played on the channel. I was gonna Shadow Madness the Owl, but it loses its buff. Feel my pain. I guess I can still... It's unfortunate because it will, yeah, appear on the right, otherwise I could have first... Otherwise I could have first gotten the wolf, then used the extra attack if the Curse Worshipper would have been the one hitting face, but he wasn't, so it doesn't matter. Hammond has 1 extra attack. Still very susceptible to Shadow Word Death. How much do I care to remove it when it leaves 2/2s behind? I think enough. So I will play that. I'll keep the Hooded Acolyte, I think. I'll trade one, I'll trade another one. No reason to play aggro here because, again, right, we're building a board. This is sort of a more tempo mid-range kind of deck. And that is a Sylvanist. I mean, I do have another Shadow Word Death, but that's not really the point. My Cthulhu does not have 10 attack, so I can't quite use that yet to heal my face, but frankly, I don't really desperately need the healing anyways at this point. The Sylvanas can't kill itself off of my taunt. Is it worth... I mean, I guess it is worth playing the format 4-4 right now. If he hits Sylvanas into it, then the Hooded Acolyte will actually give me another buff to my Cthulhu. Because I've noticed that my Cthulhu isn't as strong as I feel like it should be at this point. Okay, Ram Wrangler gets him a crab. Not the most devastating thing he could have gotten. I feel like... I don't know, should I just hope for the best and kill the sheep? I think I'll play a fairly straightforward killing the sheep kind of strategy. Where... When does the... Yeah, it triggers afterwards, so you do guarantee to get the Hood Acolyte, but that is fine. I think I'll take the 7/7 Ice Dog. That's fine. That's already like a decently set up minion. Oh right, the trigger. I was a little confused why that was a 7/7 Cthulhu. My opponent has a 7/7 Cthulhu if they have a Cthulhu, which they don't. I can theoretically, because I will. Wait, okay, so I want to buff my Cthulhu, so I'll heal him first. And then I'll take out the King Crush with the Shadow Word Death, because it makes more sense than healing the Acolyte. Again, giving Acolyte taunt is a weird choice for me, and the fact that the Tentacles heal means that now I can't use 12 Dark Matter to further buff my Cthulhu. Tundra Rhino, okay, with the Web Spinners. That's interesting. It's gonna be a lot of beasts. Okay, what do you have? Timberwolf? Direwolf Alpha? Like, why were you considering playing it? I feel like you could just, unless it's a buff, you would just play, like, you would just trade every, unless, I guess if you have like a 4-attack minion that could have traded better. The Spectral Spiders, I believe, are not beasts. Did it change yet? Oh, right, when they allowed dual tapping, they replaced... Okay, because before that, if it was undead, it wasn't a beast. That's kind of how the rules went. I don't really need the Dark Matter healing right now, and I don't have an Acolyte anyway, so... my opponent's getting almost as many Cthulhu's as I am. By the way, the other thing about Hooded Acolyte, of course, if your opponent heals, you get it too, so that is why Hooded Acolyte's actually kind of interesting in certain matchups, but... Well, that would do it too as well. This is a Highlander deck. It's a Highlander, mid-range-ish, Hunter. Yeah, 2 colors. Yeah, I think it would be about time to just draw Cthulhu. Because it's 8-drop now, which is also wild. I mean, I feel like it doesn't make as much sense in as far as you probably wouldn't play him on 8. In most situations, I mean, there are probably some exceptions where you would, but you probably wouldn't play him on 8 that much, but you might feel inclined to hero power on the same turn that you play him. That doesn't really make too much sense. I'll just heal face. I do like Twilight Dark Matter. Wait. Oh, that was end of turn. I was gonna say, like, why was it 2 Cthulhu's? My opponent doesn't have one. Have any Cthulhu buffs anymore, but yeah. Choose a Death Rattle? Nope. But it does still have charge. The Tundra Rhino is a problem. I kind of do feel like I'm back playing the format as it was. Wait, does it not do what I think it does? Choose a friendly minion in combat with its Death Rattle. Oh! Right, it's supposed to also battle cry. Now I'm just confusing myself. It's not great crowd control, but I'm just mitigate my opponent a little bit. The thing is, right, as soon as I draw Cthulhu, I turn this game around, right? So this is... My position right now is a little awkward, because I'm kind of just like, I have some healing. It's not quite Reno, but it might as well be. Hell yeah, Cthulhu's Chosen heal face. Cthulhu's Chosen now gets 3/3 instead of 2/2, so that's also an improvement. It does kind of feel like you're back in like the old gods-ish days, like right around the time that, you know, you do have the new Caverns of Time cards, but like, what? You have more Cthulhu buffs, you have like an additional Jade card, I think, or something. And you have some shifting cards, but like most of it is just cards that are a lot like the ones you would have had back then. Ooh, you discard your hand. That's awkward. There was a Lothab in there and a Black Knight. I've never been a big fan of Twilight Geomancer, so the Black Knight wouldn't have actually been able to kill my Cthulhu. Well, what is the biggest threat? Obviously, I'll heal my face a bunch, but do I kill... I think I kill the Yogg for stats, because the Tundra Rhino isn't as impactful right now, because my opponent only has 2 cards. Like, the Hunters technically still have some card draw, but realistically, even if both of those are beasts, at 26 health, I don't have to worry about it too much. I mean, in theory, if it's produces more than 5 attack, that's 7. Half rest charge either way. It's always Huffer, I swear to God. Okay, Call of the Wild. Is that a legacy card? Oh no, it's Old Gods. I didn't remember that was Old Gods. It kind of felt newer. Oh yeah, I'm also dead. So that's great. Seven, 10, 12, yeah, no, I'm very much dead. That is unless my opponent is like terribly blind, which could totally happen. Yep, nope, that... It's GG on that one. I'm not willing to give up on Cthulhu Priest that quickly. Let's give it one more shot and see what we can do. After 4 more attempts, here's finally another game that managed to connect. I swear to God, I don't know if it's about twist or what, but like right now, not going so fine. Holding over is only 3 mana. It's still not really great to keep early, right? I mean, my opponent is a Druid, so they could potentially go wide. Treants are probably a thing. Ooh, Crimson Clergy, 2 of them. Yes, Nature's Blessings upon you. As immediate card draw, I do have an Ice Dog, which is good, because it's a Cthulhu payoff. And now that I have, like, 3 payoffs, it's actually even better to, like, just have them. Wrath. Okay, so that's how dangerous these guys are, huh? Well, don't have a 2-drop, Crimson Clergy. And maybe turn 3 I'll actually heal him. Cthulhu's Chosen. I still find it great that Cthulhu's Chosen gets 3/3. Like, some of the other changes are fairly minor, and this one probably is too. But especially... Yeah, no, I'm gonna overheal. But especially with having more payoffs, it makes sense to like have... It feels like it's more impactful to buff the buffs. I can't wait to see when they'll start nerfing all the new buffs again, because, you know, oh shit, we didn't balance twist correctly, but I will see about that. There's a lot of small minions. I mean, I guess you might be a what was it called? A token? No, a treant? No, what am I looking for? No, a token druid, right? That is what they're called. I mean, it does add tokens to your hand. Oh, Jades. Generic token strategy could mix with Jade in a fairly obvious manner, yeah.
Feel my pain.
Well, I already have a 10-hand Cthulhu, so my Acolytes are enabled. They call Acolytes. Who's Acolyte? The one that... That's the other one. Darkshire something or other. The one that heals me 10. He's enabled. Cheap is enabled. That's a Thorison, and the newly buffed Emperor Thorison is not killable by Shadow or Death. But he's killable by Cthulhu's Chosen. It's a 7/7. I don't see why I wouldn't play it. Just, you know, play out some minions, establish a board, start hitting in the face. I'm not entirely sure. I mean, I'm sure this deck could be optimized, right? Like, I just took a deck that I happened to play in Wild that is based on a deck that I used to play in Standard before then, that, like, way in the Year of the Mammoth. And then I just took out all the cards that are not legal in this format and just chucked in some. I think I have done at the beginning of the video, probably. Well, now it's about pacing, but... yeah, my opponent's just going wide, and notoriously, Druids do have a lot of buffs like that, right? Power of the Wild. You got the one that Poison Seeds? No, that's the one that kills them. Spirit of the Forest, I think is what it's called. So yeah, Master Splinter here is probably actually kind of helpful. Well, I can't both... well, actually, the J Spirit's not a 3/3, not a 2/3, so I guess I'll just hit in there, that uses to both draw and kill a minion. I don't mind Doomcaller from a buff standpoint, but at the same time, I usually rather, you know what, Tempo Brand for the Doomcaller. I like using Doomcaller to actually like do the Doomcaller thing and just get an extra Cthulhu. But right now I effectively sort of have 3 Cthulhu's. I mean, minus the Battle Cry for 2 of them, which is like the main thing about Cthulhu. But I managed to hit into the face once, and now drew some removal, so, you know, the stock is doing its thing. Yes, you can kill Brand. That's probably a good call. Maybe I'll draw Cthulhu. Maybe I'll just tempo out a Cthulhu. I said before in the previous game that you probably won't do that, but... you mean with Doomcaller? Like what? You have a weak Cthulhu, you deal some damage to the face, your opponent removes it, you just Doomcaller, and just do it again. Well, okay, drawing another Doomcaller means I play at least one Doomcaller right now. Oh, they're actually different colors! Because they're the Ninja Turtles, right? Like Master Splinter gives you Ninja Turtles? I mean, I knew that, I got that part, but like, they actually have the different colors. Which, I mean, they're supposed to be, the headbands are different colors, and also only, I mean, pretty much in every modern version, but like, technically, originally, that's not how they were portrayed. They all had red headbands, although, I guess, originally they were black and white. The Ninja Turtle set is. But yeah, no, let's see what Artisaver does. Or doesn't do. Scenario and hold. You next choose one card this turn. Has both effects combined? Yeah. That's one of the new cards. That's one of the ones that definitely doesn't feel like it belongs in this sort of era that the twist is loosely based on, because there it is. Cthulhu time. Is it lethal? No, it's not lethal, right? It's almost lethal. It's almost lethal. So yeah, the Scenario and hold, because it's a location, obviously doesn't fit in time-wise. I mean, Scenarios was very much a classic legendary, but what do you got? Nourish, okay, yeah, that's a good one to have combined, because you draw cards and you get some of your mana back. But that also means you're digging. Single tap removal, right? Naturalize, right? It's wide boards that Druids are supposed to struggle with. I have like a Naturalize or a Mulch. So that's a taunt minion. That does possibly prevent one of my attackers, but not both.
Well played.
Yeah, well played.
You fight as the ancient. I can't win them all.
And there we go! Cthulhu Priest can definitely win at Angry Chicken. Does it prove anything? You'll be the judge. You know, like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe to the channel for more content like this, coming soon, hopefully, maybe. And that's it.